Hi everyone, welcome to another video from Crafty Terrain. My name's Lee and today I'm super excited. Cad Bane's just come in the post and we're going to do a box opening for him, and I'm going to get him built and have a look at the mini and go through all the cards. Okay, let's see what we've got in the box. Okay, so let's take a look at the Cad Bane box then. The artwork on the front then. If we turn him around, okay, so there's no quote anymore on the back of the box. You used to get a quote from like one of the characters in one of the movies or like one of the shows, but there's no quote actually there for Cad Bane. So pretty sad to see the quotes go actually, if that's going to be a new thing moving forward. Got a nice picture of the model there painted as well, which will be good for painting reference and stuff like that. So okay, let's get this open and take a look at what we've got inside. Just check that the box is empty. Yep. Okay, so we've got a new look rules reference and guide for Cad Bane. So you got your front there with all your assembly options, and this I guess is the big question that everyone's asking about Cad is, do you build him with the hat or without the hat? So we'll see. Opens up and you've got some more artwork there, and then you've got all the tokens and the rules and stuff and how you use them for Cad on that side, and then a contents list for what you've got in the box. Okay, we'll start with the cards and the tokens that you get, and then we'll take a look at the mini, and I might actually go and build Cad and come back so you can all see how he looks built. We'll start with the tokens. So you've got your standard tokens, you've got your order, your suppression, wounds, dodges, aims, and then you've got immobilised tokens. Overall you get 6, so that tells you what Cad Bane's going to be up to, so looks pretty good. And then you've got his 3 special tokens that play in with his free pip. You've got the one where Cad will appear, the bomb, and then the blank, which we'll look at when we look at his pip cards. Then let's get into Cad Bane's card and all his stats. Okay, so we'll start in the top left corner. He is 125 points. He has 1 training, 1 comms, 1 gear, 1 armament, and grenades. He has jump, bounty, danger sense 2, sharpshooter 1, and steady. And we'll come back and have a chat about them. He's 3 black in hand-to-hand in melee with martial arts, and then his weapon is range 1 to 2. It's the dual LL30 blaster pistols, and he's range 1 to 2, and they are 4 black with pierce 1. His white defense dice, 6 wounds, 3 courage. He surges to hit, and he surges on defense, and he's move 2. So white defense dice, not great, but he's got stuff that might be able to keep him alive. He does surge on the defense, but he's definitely not a character you're going to want out in the open for too long. Great courage, so he's unlikely to panic. So I think Cad with the jump and steady is going to be awesome. So steady allows you to move and shoot, and jump allows you to get over the top of terrain or over terrain that's height 1. So he's going to be able to move and shoot. So just think move on top of a building, shoot, and then he could climb down, or move out of cover, shoot, and then move back into cover. So he's going to be able to do that thing that the snow troopers used to do with the peekaboo, out of cover, shoot, and move back in. Danger sense 2 will definitely help keep him alive. So if you can keep 2 suppression on him, he'll get to roll 2 extra white defense dice, and it won't affect any of his actions because his courage is 3, so that's cool. With sharpshooter 1, he's going to be able to push damage through with them 4 black dice and pierce 1, because he'll reduce cover. So he's definitely going to be able to get some minis off the board, pick off troopers and things like that. Can he collect the bounty maybe in 1 turn? I'm not too sure, like in an alpha strike with just the 4 black dice, but we can have a look at his command cards now and see if he gets any upgrades there, which I'm sure he does. So let's take a look at his cards and his orders. So we'll start at the 3 pip, okay, because that's the one that gives you the option to divulge. It's this 3 pip, and it's I make the rules now, and it's just Cad Bane. So you get basically the option to divulge this card, but if you don't, you put if this card was not divulged, place 1 Bane token within range 1 of Cad Bane and beyond range 1 of all enemy units, okay? So that could be your bomb, or it could be like the teleport token. So the token with the Cad face allows you to, look, basically when you flip it, go to that position on the board. So it's almost like a teleport for him if you use it in this top mode there. If you divulge though, so basically it's place 3 Cad Bane tokens on the battlefield beyond range 1 of any deployment zone. Do not deploy Cad Bane. This card must be selected during round 1. So your opponent knows what orders you're playing, it's this card, but you will basically get to put onto the board your bomb, your blank, which is a bluff, so your opponent won't know where the bomb is, where the blank is, and where the Cad Bane token is. And I think you can flip the Cad token in turn 1 and bring him on the board, so you basically get to go anywhere you want with Cad, just sticking to them rules of the deploy where you can put the tokens. The actual bomb itself is range 1, it's 2 red, 2 black, has blast, impact 2 and suppressive, and surges to crit. So that's a pretty big bomb, but it's not a choice when you detonate it. So once your opponent moves into range of it with whatever unit they choose, you do flip it, and if it's the bomb it goes off. If it's the blank, then you've confused your opponent a little bit, and if it's the Cad Bane token, he would come on, but you do have control over the Cad token. I'm not sure if it's good, I'm not sure if that's great if you want to divulge that. I think this top one just on the free pip on turn 1 could be pretty good anyway, because you can have Cad in your own deployment zone and close and place the token down, and then later in the game if Cad Bane gets in trouble and he's going to die, you can flip your token and bring Cad Bane back to where you've deployed that token at the start. So it's like a teleport, it'll get him out of trouble. I think that could be pretty useful, especially if you've just collected a bounty and you're on low health and you need to keep him alive to get that victory token. Flip it, bring him back, keep him safe. So got a lot of uses that card has. Seems pretty complicated, so all the rest of the stuff that you need for it is in the rules, so go and have a read and see what you think. So here's the 2 pip. I am in control, and this is Cad Bane and 1 unit. It's nice to be able to give orders to other people with an operative. And then this reads, at the start and end of Cad Bane's activation, he may transfer any number of his suppression tokens to any number of trooper units at range 1 to 2. Each enemy trooper unit gains at least 1 suppression token. That gains 1 suppression token this way will also gain an immobilized token. So this card is going to be a real nice way for Cad to dump all that suppression that he's been building up with his danger sense and wanting to keep on. And if you're in the thick of the fight, you're going to be able to give immobilized tokens to enemy units. So that's going to be really cool and so useful around objectives and end of games. You play this card, you dump off all Cad's suppression. If he's got 3 on him, 4 on him, that's 4 enemy trooper units that are going to gain suppression and immobilize. So if they need to move in on objectives, they're going to go down a speed, so it could really mess up your opponent's plans, on key positions, intercept the transmissions and things like that. So really useful card. I think it's it's a very good as well. So it clears all Cad's suppression for him. So really good. And then if we look at his 1 pip, and that is I'm your worst nightmare, and this is just the 1 order to Cad Bane, and then Cad Bane gains Uncanny Luck 2, so that allows you to re-roll your white defense dice, so it's going to help keep you alive. So you've got extra danger sense, and then you get to re-roll 2. So like Han Solo's got that keyword also. And then during Cad Bane's activation, he may perform up to 2 attack actions. So that's also going to be strong. So that could help you collect that bounty and keep you alive. And if you think about that linked with steady, that's going to give him 4 actions. That could be move and attack, because linked to the steady, move again and attack. So that makes him really mobile and able to attack quite nicely. With that'll be 8 black dice that turn, each attack with Pierce and the sharpshooter keyword. So he's going to get some damage through. So it's going to definitely add a different dynamic to the way that the droids play, and he's a very interesting character. Okay, let's take a look at the sculpt then and the options that we get. So you get the choice, the body heat is here. It's got nice detailing on it, all his weapons and his holsters and stuff like that. You've got his rocket boots and his long cape. Then you've got his blasters, and then you get the choice of 2 blasters or the blaster and the arm pressing the bomb. Then you've got the pipes that go to his breathing mask or whatever it is that he wears, but that well, that might not be too easy to glue on. And then you've got the two faces up here, one for the hat and then one without the hat there. So I'll go and build the mini now, and then we'll come back and have a look how he looks when he's built. Okay, so we're back and I've built the mini, but before we take a look, let's just look at the gear and the cards that you get with him, okay? So these are Cad's Electro Gauntlets. They're exhaustible and they're 4 red, and it allows you to perform moves if you're engaged, okay? If the enemy has an immobilized token. But the good thing about these weapons are they will put 3 immobilized tokens on that unit if you do a wound to it with your 4 red dice. So that's going to make any character in the game unable to move and allow you to get out of danger. And for 10 points, I think that's really, really good. And I think they're going to just be stapled to Cad, really. And they're also suppressive. So great weapon there for him. These are your cards. You get a copy of Situational Awareness, one of the new cards. It's 2 points. Lets you spend your dodges on crits. Nice to get a copy of that. Another copy of Offensive Push, which is very useful to have. You get a Comms Jammer. Another new card, which is Ascension Cables. And they give you scale for a turn, and it's exhaustible for 4 points. So that's my first copy of that. And you get another Smoke Grenade token. Okay, so let's take a look at the mini and how I've built him. Did I go hat or no hat? I went with hat. So I went with the dual pistols because that's how I like Cad, just, you know, jumping around with his boots and like taking shots. That's how I remember him from the Clone Wars. And obviously the hat's such a big part of the character, and it's cool. I haven't glued the hat, so I can just pull it off at the moment because I want access to the face when I paint him. But if I bring the mini in close for you, you can see it's got nice detail on the pose. And to be fair, it was a real actual easy build. It literally just took me 20 minutes. Even the face mask, the breathing apparatus, goes on really easy. I thought it would be difficult, but there's a little notch that it sits in, and then they glue to the side of the face. They fit quite snug. So yeah, it went on very, very easy. Very happy with the mini. Going to get him on the painting table, and I might even I might film myself painting him. So, but yeah, okay, that brings us to the end of the video. Cad Bane looks super cool. I'm going to get him painted up, and hopefully we will have him in a battle report sometime next week. So keep an eye out for that on the channel. If you've enjoyed the video, remember to leave a like, and if you want to see more, click that bell and subscribe. Stay safe and have a great day.